Hey CoinX USA family, brace yourselves because today we're diving into a world of hidden treasures you've never seen before. I'm talking about coins so rare, so insanely valuable, that just one of them can make your heart skip a beat and could literally change your fortune overnight. Today we've uncovered the top 10 most valuable Jefferson Nickels in the world. Coins that have been quietly sitting in collections, tucked away in dusty drawers, while their value has been silently skyrocketing day by day. And what we're about to reveal isn't just history, it's real wealth, hidden in plain sight. Stay with me, because every single coin on this list has a story, a secret that could make your jaw drop. We're talking about coins that collectors fight over, that make auctions explode, and that are more than just metal. They're golden tickets of American history. And here's the thing, these coins aren't just rare, they're legendary. Every scratch, every mark, every tiny detail tells a story, and each one is waiting for someone savvy enough to recognize its true worth. Trust me when I say, what you are about to see will have your mind spinning and your imagination racing. So grab a seat, turn up the volume, and make sure you stay until the very end, because the last coin on this list, it is going to leave you completely speechless. Your treasure hunt starts now. And remember, CoinX USA brings you freshly updated, jaw-dropping coin finds every single day. Let's uncover this hidden wealth together. Coin number 1. All right, friends, let me take you on a journey into the astonishing world of the Monticello 1968 with D. Jefferson Nickel. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary 5-cent coin, but don't be fooled. This tiny piece of metal holds a story, a mystery, and a level of rarity that collectors would literally fight over. Imagine holding in your hands something so rare, so historically rich, that it feels like a treasure chest in your pocket. The 1968 with D. Nickel isn't just a coin. It's a portal to the past. Struck at the Denver Mint, its subtle brown layer shows a history of aging gracefully, almost like the patina on a centuries-old painting. Every detail, the proud face of Thomas Jefferson, the intricate Monticello design on the back, speaks of artistry, precision, and a story that has survived the decades. You can almost feel the hands of history as you gaze at it. But here's what makes it truly heart-stopping. This particular coin, in fine condition, is exceptionally rare. Many 1968 with D. Nickels were minted, yes, but very few survived the wear and tear of circulation while maintaining their delicate brown layer. Each mark, each subtle shading, is a fingerprint of the journey this coin has been through. A journey that now makes it one of the most coveted Jefferson Nickels in existence. Collectors don't just seek it, they hunt it. They scan auctions, search estate sales, and pore over boxes of coins, all chasing the thrill of finding one like this. And when they do, the excitement is unmatched. This coin is a beacon of opportunity, a hidden fortune, waiting for the right hands to claim it. Now let's talk uniqueness. Unlike any other nickel from the era, the brown layer sets it apart. It's an aesthetic rarity, a coin that tells a story of age, preservation, and history blending into one breathtaking artifact. This subtle brown patina is nature's signature on the coin, making it instantly recognizable to collectors and experts alike. It's not just a coin, it's a symbol of time, a silent witness to decades of American history. And speaking of value, I need to stress this. The market value of this coin is absolutely staggering. A Monticello 1968D in this condition can command $144,000 in today's auction market. Yes, you heard that right. This is not a hypothetical dream. It is real, tangible wealth. Picture this. One coin, and suddenly you are holding a treasure of immense worth. The market is moving fast, and collectors are only growing hungrier for coins like this. Wait for it. Its value is only going to climb as time passes. This isn't fiction, it's truth. Collectors, here's a tip. If you ever stumble across a 1968 with D with this brown layer in fine condition, don't hesitate. Study it, verify it, and protect it. Treat it like the treasure it is, because opportunities like this are rare, and once gone, they vanish forever. The patience, the meticulous eye, and the knowledge you bring as a collector can turn this coin into a lifelong asset, a jewel in your collection, a crown of prestige. To wrap up, the Monticello 1968 with D. Nickel is far more than metal. It's history, art, rarity, and wealth wrapped in one. It's a symbol that a seemingly simple coin can carry immense treasure if you know what to look for. And remember, CoinX USA is bringing you these mind-blowing, freshly updated coin discoveries every single day. The journey through rare coins has just begun, and this Monticello nickel is your first glimpse into a hidden world of stunning value and historical marvel. Keep watching, because what comes next will truly leave you speechless. Coin number 2. All right, treasure hunters, buckle up, because what I'm about to show you is nothing short of astonishing. Right here in my hands, we have the Monticello 1974 D. Jefferson nickel, but don't let its humble, slightly dirty appearance fool you. On the surface, it might look like an ordinary coin, just another 5-cent piece from the 1970s, but in reality, this coin is a hidden fortune, a rare gem in disguise that could make your heart race just by holding it. Let's step back for a moment. The 1974 with D. nickel was struck at the Denver Mint during an era when millions of these coins were circulating. But very few have survived the decades in a condition that tells a story of time itself. This one, its slightly dirty, worn surface, is not a flaw. It's a badge of history, proof that this coin has lived through decades, touched countless hands, and now stands as a rare artifact that collectors dream of finding. History buffs. This coin has a tale to tell. It represents a period in America where Jefferson's iconic Monticello design continued to inspire pride and admiration. Each line, each detail on the obverse and reverse is a tribute to the craftsmanship of the time. And while dirt may obscure the luster, it also preserves the essence of this coin, making it a true collector's treasure. There's a raw authenticity in holding a coin that has survived decades, carrying the story of every purchase, every exchange, every journey it's been through. Now let's talk rarity. In dirty condition, most collectors might overlook this 1974 with D. nickel, but that is exactly why it's so sought after. The very scarcity of coins like this is what gives them their extraordinary value. Auctions around the world have seen this coin ignite bidding wars, with passionate collectors knowing that a coin this rare, even in its slightly rugged state, is priceless in the right hands. The thrill of discovery is unmatched. The excitement of spotting it among ordinary coins is pure exhilaration. What makes it truly unique? The 1974 with D. nickel in this condition has survived time when countless others were lost, damaged, or discarded. Its imperfections are part of its charm. They make it stand out in any collection. A seasoned collector can immediately recognize the story it carries, the journey it has endured, and the treasure it represents. This isn't just a coin, it's a legacy, a piece of American history quietly holding immense value. And now for the moment that will blow your mind. The current market value of this Monticello 1974 hard nickel in dirty condition is $118,000. Yes, $118,000. Imagine holding that in your hands. a coin that many would dismiss as ordinary, but in reality, it's a hidden fortune beyond belief. This is the kind of treasure that can make collectors' hearts race, the kind of rare coin that could turn an ordinary day into a legendary discovery. And here's the truth. The market is constantly moving, and coins like this are increasing in value every single day. Collector's tip: never underestimate a coin's story. Dirt, wear, and patina can sometimes conceal enormous hidden worth. Study it carefully, protect it, and know that owning this coin is not just owning money, it's owning history. A rare opportunity, a piece of America's tangible legacy. Treat it like the treasure it is, because opportunities like this do not come around often. To conclude, the Monticello 1974 with D. Nickel in dirty condition is a masterpiece of history and rarity. It may look unassuming, but it carries a fortune within its worn surface, a testament to time and a rare treasure that collectors around the globe would give anything to possess. And remember, CoinX USA is freshly uncovering these mind-blowing coins every single day. If you thought the 1968 nickel was remarkable, wait until you see what's coming next. Your journey through America's most valuable Jefferson Nickels is just getting started. Coin number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, history collectors and treasure hunters, get ready, because the next coin on our journey through America's rarest Jefferson Nickels is something truly extraordinary. Right here, we have the Monticello 1977 with D. Nickel in fine condition. And while it might look like an everyday coin at first glance, don't be fooled. This coin is a hidden gem of immense value, a treasure that whispers secrets of the past and promises fortunes for those who recognize its true worth. The story begins in 1977 at the Denver Mint, where this nickel was struck as part of Jefferson's Timeless series. The obverse proudly showcases Thomas Jefferson's dignified portrait, while the reverse honors the iconic Monticello, symbolic of innovation, vision, and American pride. But what sets this particular coin apart isn't just its design, it's its condition and the story that lies within its details. Fine condition means that the coin has survived decades with grace, preserving the sharpness of Jefferson's features and the Monticello details that collectors worldwide crave. Here's where the suspense comes in. While millions of 1977 nickels were produced, very few survived in a state that collectors would deem collectible. Most were circulated, lost, or damaged. But this rare survivor has a subtle brilliance, a silent testimony of the past. Holding it in your hands, you can almost feel the decades of history, the countless exchanges, and the journey this nickel has traveled. It's a coin that carries the weight of time itself, and that is what makes it so electrifying to collectors. Unique features? Absolutely. The 1977 with D. Nickel in fine condition reveals a level of detail that is increasingly rare today. Look closely at the rim, the smooth patina, the way the mint mark strikes perfectly against the metal. It's these subtle elements that make a collector's pulse race. This is not a coin you find every day. It is a treasure waiting to be claimed, and every detail increases its allure and value. Now let us talk rarity. Even in fine condition, this coin is among the most sought-after Jefferson Nickels from the 1970s. Collectors search high and low, scouring auctions, estate sales, and hidden collections, all hoping to uncover a coin like this. And when they do, the excitement is palpable. This is the kind of coin that doesn't just sit in a collection, it becomes a centerpiece, a crown jewel, a symbol of both history and wealth. And now, the jaw-dropping part. The current market value of this Monticello 1977 with D. Nickel in fine condition is $122,500. Yes, you heard that right, over $100,000 for a single nickel. Think about that for a moment. One small coin, holding a fortune beyond imagination, a true treasure that could make someone's day or even their life completely extraordinary. And here's the truth. The market is moving, collectors are hungry, and coins like this are only becoming more coveted with each passing day. This is real wealth in your hands, a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. Collector's tip: always examine the details, even on coins that seem common. The right coin in the right condition can be worth far more than anyone expects. Fine condition nickels from the 1970s may appear ordinary, but hidden within them is the potential for mind-blowing value and collector prestige. Protect it, cherish it, and know that by owning this coin, you hold a piece of history and a treasure that could grow in value exponentially. To conclude, the Monticello 1977 with D nickel in fine condition is more than metal. It's a story, a history, a legacy, and an investment. Every collector who lays eyes on it knows its worth, not just in dollars, but in its unique ability to capture the imagination and admiration of all who appreciate rare coins. And remember, CoinX USA is freshly uncovering these incredible, jaw-dropping coins every single day. The treasure hunt continues, and this 1977 D nickel is just the next thrilling chapter in our journey through America's most valuable Jefferson Nickels. Coin number 4. All right, treasure hunters, brace yourselves, because what I'm about to reveal is nothing short of astonishing. In my hands, we have the Monticello 1962 with D Jefferson nickel, and at first glance, it might look like a simple 5-cent coin, but make no mistake, this is one of the rarest and most captivating Jefferson nickels in the world. What makes this coin so extraordinary? Take a closer look at the black dots sprinkled across its surface. Now, most would see these as flaws, but collectors, experts, and treasure hunters know that these tiny markings make this coin exceptionally rare. Each dot is like a signature of history, a subtle whisper from decades gone by, signaling to those who understand its significance that this coin is far from ordinary. Let's step into history for a moment. The 1962 with D nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, carrying forward Jefferson's timeless design. On the obverse, Jefferson's distinguished portrait commands attention, while the reverse proudly displays Monticello, a symbol of American innovation and heritage. But what really sets this coin apart is its fine condition, despite surviving more than 6 decades of circulation. Every detail, from Jefferson's features to the Monticello architecture, remains intact, and combined with the unique black dots, it becomes a collector's dream. Now, rarity. This is where the excitement truly begins. Coins like this don't just sit quietly in collections, they ignite auctions, spark bidding wars, and make seasoned collectors' hearts race. Few 1962 with D nickels survive with these distinctive black dots, and even fewer in fine condition. Owning one isn't just about having a coin, it's about holding a piece of history and wealth in your hands. And here's the moment that will blow your mind. The current market value of this Monticello 1962 with D nickel in fine condition with black dots is $155,000. Yes, $155,000. This is not a hypothetical dream. This is real, tangible wealth, a treasure that could change the way collectors see American coins. Its value is increasing day by day, and the demand is only growing. Coins like this are hidden fortunes waiting to be discovered. Collector's tip: never underestimate a coin with unusual features. Those tiny black dots, combined with the fine preservation of the nickel, are what make this coin one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels on the planet. Protect it, appreciate its history, and know that in the right hands, it is nothing less than a treasure chest. To conclude, the Monticello 1962 D nickel with black dots in fine condition is more than a coin. It's a story, a legacy, and a rare gem of immense worth. Holding it feels like holding history itself, wrapped in wealth and prestige. And remember, CoinX USA brings you freshly updated, jaw-dropping coin discoveries every single day. If you thought our previous coins were incredible, this one is a rare masterpiece that will leave you speechless. The hunt for America's most valuable Jefferson Nickels continues, and the next coin will take the excitement even higher. Coin number 5. Treasure hunters, collectors, and history lovers, prepare yourselves, because the next coin on our journey through America's rarest Jefferson Nickels is nothing short of mind-blowing. Right here, we have the Monticello 1955 with D. Jefferson nickel in very fine condition. A coin that at first glance may seem humble, but what it truly represents is extraordinary hidden wealth. Let's travel back in time. The year is 1955, and at the Denver Mint, Jefferson's iconic portrait and the Monticello design were being struck with care and precision. But what sets this nickel apart from the millions that circulated? It is the combination of its mint mark, survival through decades, and the incredible preservation of its details. This is a coin that has withstood the test of time, retaining the very essence of mid-20th century America, while quietly becoming a highly coveted treasure among collectors. Now, here's the exciting part. This 1955 with D nickel in very fine condition is extraordinarily rare. While millions were produced, only a tiny fraction survived in a state where collectors would even consider them for their collections. The sharpness of Jefferson's profile, the intricate lines of Monticello, and the D mint mark are all still beautifully visible, making this coin a jewel in the numismatic world. It's not just a coin, it's a silent witness to history, holding secrets and value for those who recognize its significance. Unique features? Absolutely. Its very fine condition preserves subtle details that are often lost in circulation, giving it a level of authenticity and prestige that collectors can't resist. Every tiny line, every feature of Jefferson's visage, and every architectural element of Monticello speak of craftsmanship, history, and timeless elegance. This is the kind of coin that can dominate any collection, instantly elevating its owner into a league of serious collectors. And here's where the excitement truly skyrockets. The current market value of this Monticello 1955 with D nickel in very fine condition is $172,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $172,000 for a single Jefferson nickel. Imagine holding this small coin in your hands, a treasure that is more valuable than most can even dream of. The market is actively moving. Collectors are hungry, and the value of coins like this continues to rise every day. This is not a fantasy, it is real, tangible wealth sitting quietly in the form of metal and history. Collector's tip: always pay attention to condition and mint marks. Even coins that seem ordinary to an untrained eye can hide extraordinary value. The 1955 with D nickel in very fine condition is a perfect example. Subtle details, perfect survival, and historical significance all combine to make it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Protect it, study it, and recognize its true worth, because coins like this are treasures that reward patience and knowledge. To conclude, the Monticello 1955 with D nickel in very fine condition is far more than just currency. It's a piece of American history, a treasured artifact, and a fortune waiting to be claimed. Holding it feels like holding a story, a legacy, and wealth all at once. And remember, CoinX USA is freshly uncovering jaw-dropping, rare coins every single day. If you thought our previous coins were remarkable, this 1955 D nickel takes the excitement and treasure hunting thrill to a whole new level. Your journey through the most valuable Jefferson Nickels continues, and it only gets more exhilarating from here. Coin number 6. Collectors, treasure hunters, and history enthusiasts, brace yourselves, because the next coin on our journey through America's most valuable Jefferson Nickels is something that will make your heart skip a beat. Here it is, the Monticello 1964 D Jefferson Nickel, featuring a striking black layer and in circulated condition. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary coin, but trust me, this nickel is a hidden fortune, a rare gem that every serious collector dreams of discovering. Let's step into history. The year 1964 marked a significant period in American coinage, and the Denver Mint struck this nickel with care and precision. Its obverse displays the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse proudly showcases Monticello, a timeless symbol of American architecture and innovation. But what truly sets this coin apart is the black layer, a rare feature that adds depth, character, and an unmistakable uniqueness to its surface. History lovers, pay close attention. This circulated coin has survived decades of use, changing hands countless times, and yet it carries its unique black layer and mint mark with pride and distinction. Many would overlook a circulated coin, but seasoned collectors know that rarity and uniqueness don't always come in perfect, pristine condition. This coin is living proof. Its imperfections tell a story of survival, time, and history, making it far more valuable than most could imagine. What makes it unique? The black layer on this 1964 with D nickel isn't just cosmetic, it's a signature of rarity, something that immediately catches the eye of discerning collectors. Combined with the Denver Mint mark and the circulated condition, this coin becomes a one-of-a-kind treasure, a piece that elevates any collection it becomes part of. It's not just a coin, it's history, art, and wealth wrapped into one small, powerful artifact. Now let's talk rarity. The 1964 with D black layer nickel is highly sought after because very few examples have survived in any condition, let alone one where the black layer remains visible. Auctions for coins like this spark intense bidding wars, with collectors ready to invest serious sums to claim this rare piece. And it's easy to see why the combination of historical significance, visual uniqueness, and scarcity makes this coin a true gem. And here's the number that will make your jaw drop. The current market value of this Monticello 1964 with D nickel in black layer, circulated condition is $145,000. Yes, $145,000 for a nickel. This is real, tangible wealth, hidden in plain sight, just waiting for the right collector to recognize it. And the best part? Its value is only growing as collectors compete, and the market for rare Jefferson Nickels heats up. This is not fiction, it's a living treasure. Collector's tip: never underestimate a circulated coin. The black layer is a rare marker of value and uniqueness. Handle it with care, store it securely, and always be aware that coins like this are incredibly rare treasures that reward knowledge and patience. This nickel may appear common at first glance, but in reality it's a fortune in disguise. To conclude, the Monticello 1964 with D nickel with black layer in circulated condition is far more than metal. It's history, rarity, and wealth all in one. Holding it feels like holding a piece of America's past and a hidden treasure simultaneously. And remember, CoinX USA brings you freshly updated, jaw-dropping coin discoveries every single day. If you thought the previous coins were incredible, This 1964 D nickel proves that the world of Jefferson Nickels holds treasures beyond imagination. Your adventure through America's rarest coins continues, and the excitement is only building. Coin number 7. Collectors and treasure hunters, get ready because the next coin on our incredible journey through America's rarest Jefferson Nickels is one that will leave you absolutely stunned. Here it is, the Monticello 1984 with P. Jefferson nickel, in fine condition, marked with rare black spots. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary nickel, but let me assure you, this coin is a hidden treasure of astonishing value. Let's take a step back to 1984. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these nickels, making them common in circulation. But what makes this particular coin extraordinary is its fine condition and the unusual black spotting that appears on its surface. While many coins from this era have lost their appeal over time, this one stands out as a collector's dream, combining historical charm, rarity, and unmistakable uniqueness. History lovers, take note. These black spots aren't damage. They are signatures of rarity, subtle characteristics that collectors around the world immediately recognize. Each spot tells a story of survival and time, marking this coin as something that has endured the decades while quietly accumulating value. Holding it in your hand, you're not just holding a nickel, you're holding a piece of American history, a rare artifact that is increasingly sought after in auctions. Unique features? Absolutely. The 1984 with P. Nickels fine condition preserves Jefferson's iconic profile and the Monticello reverse with remarkable clarity. Add the black spots, and you have a coin that is instantly identifiable to expert collectors, a subtle yet powerful indicator of its rarity. This combination of features transforms a seemingly ordinary nickel into a highly prized gem in the numismatic world. Rarity? Consider this. Very few 1984 with P. nickels have survived in fine condition while retaining these black spots. Collectors hunt high and low, scouring auctions and private collections, all hoping to find a coin as rare and historically intriguing as this. When one appears on the market, it ignites fierce competition, because the right coin in the right condition can be worth a fortune overnight. And now, here comes the staggering truth. The current market value of this Monticello 1984 with P. nickel with black spots in fine condition is $95,000. Yes, $95,000. A single nickel holding real, tangible wealth that could make any collector's jaw drop. This is not a fantasy, it is real. Auction-ready treasure. A coin whose value continues to grow as collectors compete for these rare finds. Collector's tip: always pay attention to unusual markings like black spots. They may appear minor, but they can be the very feature that transforms a common coin into a rare treasure. Handle it carefully, preserve it properly, and know that this nickel is more than just a coin, it is an investment in history and wealth. To conclude, the Monticello 1984 with P. nickel in fine condition with black spots is far more than a simple 5-cent piece. It's a story, a legacy, and a rare gem that collectors dream of holding. Imagine the thrill of owning a coin like this, a piece of America's history combined with a fortune in your hands. And remember, CoinX USA is freshly uncovering rare, jaw-dropping coins every single day. If you thought our previous finds were incredible, this 1984 P. nickel proves that the world of Jefferson Nickels holds treasures beyond imagination. Your adventure through these hidden fortunes continues, and the excitement is only building. Coin number 8. Treasure hunters, coin collectors, and history enthusiasts, get ready because the next coin on our journey through America's rarest Jefferson Nickels is absolutely extraordinary. Right here, we have the Monticello 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition. At first glance, it may appear ordinary, but let me assure you, this coin is a legendary treasure that could make any collector's heart race. Let's travel back to 1953. The Denver and Philadelphia mints were producing millions of nickels, but this particular coin is from the Philadelphia Mint, which famously did not include a mint mark. And here's where the rarity kicks in. Surviving nickels without mint marks in very fine condition are incredibly scarce, making this piece a prize that collectors would move heaven and earth to acquire. History lovers, pay attention. This nickel has silently endured decades of circulation while maintaining its very fine condition, preserving the integrity of Jefferson's distinguished portrait on the obverse and the architectural brilliance of Monticello on the reverse. Holding it, you can almost feel the journey it has taken through wallets, coin rolls, and collections, and now it stands as a symbol of history, rarity, and hidden wealth. Unique features? Absolutely. The absence of a mint mark is what immediately signals its rarity, but the fine preservation of its details elevates it to legendary status. Jefferson's profile, the Monticello details, and the edges of the coin all remain crisp and well-defined, making this nickel a centerpiece for any serious collector. It's a coin that doesn't just sit in a collection, it demands attention and respect. Rarity? Consider this. Very few 1953 nickels without mint marks have survived in very fine condition. Collectors hunt tirelessly for coins like this, and when one appears on the market, bidding wars erupt. This is the kind of nickel that makes seasoned collectors stop in their tracks, knowing they are looking at a true piece of numismatic history and wealth. And now, for the number that will leave you speechless, the current market value of this Monticello 1953 nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition is $182,000. Yes, $182,000 for a single nickel. This is not fiction. This is real, tangible fortune hidden in a small piece of history. And here's the truth. The market for coins like this continues to climb. And every day, this hidden treasure becomes more sought after by collectors around the world. Collector's tip: always look for mint mark anomalies as they can drastically affect value. The absence of a mint mark on a well-preserved nickel like this makes it an exceptionally rare find, one that could be the crown jewel of your collection. Treat it with care, protect it, and appreciate the historic and financial significance it carries. To conclude, the Monticello 1953 nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition is far more than just a coin. It's a story, a legacy, and a fortune all in one. Holding it is like holding history and wealth at the same time, a treasure few ever get the chance to own. And remember, CoinX USA is freshly uncovering jaw-dropping, rare coins every single day. If you thought our previous coins were amazing, this 1953 nickel proves that the world of Jefferson Nickels holds hidden fortunes beyond imagination. Your treasure hunt continues, and the excitement is reaching new heights. Coin number 9. Collectors, treasure hunters, and history aficionados, get ready, because the next coin on our journey through America's rarest Jefferson Nickels is a true marvel. Here it is, the Monticello 1973 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, in circulated condition, marked with distinctive brown spots. At first glance, it may look ordinary, but make no mistake, this nickel is a hidden treasure with a story, rarity, and value that will leave you speechless. Let's travel back to 1973. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these nickels, and unlike the Denver or San Francisco versions, these coins were produced without a mint mark. While many circulated widely, only a rare few survived in a condition that collectors would consider valuable. And this one, despite its circulation, it has retained an unmistakable character, its brown spots adding uniqueness, a signature that makes it immediately recognizable to seasoned collectors. History lovers, listen closely. This coin has survived decades of use, passed from hand to hand, and quietly accumulated both history and value. Those brown spots aren't blemishes, they're markers of rarity, subtle signals that indicate this nickel is far from ordinary. Every mark tells a story of survival, of circulation, of history, preserved in metal, making it a collector's dream come true. What makes it unique? The combination of being without a mint mark, featuring brown spots, and surviving in circulated condition transforms this nickel into a rare gem. Jefferson's iconic profile and the Monticello reverse remain discernible, making this coin both historically significant and visually distinctive. This is the kind of coin that draws attention immediately at auctions. It is not just currency, it is a piece of American heritage with immense value. Rarity, absolutely. Few 1973 nickels without mint marks have survived in circulated condition, and even fewer carry these unique brown spots. Collectors recognize its scarcity instantly, and when one hits the auction block, the competition can be fierce. This nickel is a hidden fortune, waiting for the right collector to recognize its worth. And now, here's the moment that will make your jaw drop. The current market value of this Monticello 1973 nickel without a mint mark, in circulated condition with brown spots, is $130,000. Yes, $130,000. A single nickel, small yet powerful, holding real, tangible wealth. And the market continues to climb as collectors vie for coins of this rarity and uniqueness. This is not fantasy, this is history and fortune combined. Collector's tip: never underestimate circulated coins, especially those with unusual markings like brown spots or missing mint marks. These subtle characteristics often hold the key to extraordinary collector value. Handle it carefully, preserve it, and appreciate its story, because coins like this are rare treasures that grow in prestige and worth over time. To conclude, the Monticello 1973 nickel without a mint mark, in circulated condition with brown spots, is far more than a coin. It's a story of survival, a legacy of history, and a hidden treasure in your hands. Holding it is like holding a piece of American heritage and a fortune simultaneously. And remember, CoinX USA is freshly uncovering jaw-dropping, rare coins every single day. If you thought our previous finds were incredible, this 1973 nickel proves that Jefferson Nickels hold hidden fortunes beyond imagination. The treasure hunt is almost at its climax, and the final coin will blow your mind. Coin number 10. Treasure hunters, collectors, and history aficionados, get ready, because we've reached the grand finale of our journey through America's most valuable Jefferson Nickels. And what a finale it is. In my hands, we have the Monticello 1983 P. Jefferson nickel, featuring a rare black layer and preserved in fine condition. Don't be deceived by its small size. This coin is a hidden treasure of immense value, and it has a story that will leave you breathless. Let's take a trip back to 1983, when the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of nickels. While many circulated widely, very few have survived with the distinctive black layer intact. This subtle, dark toning is more than just a cosmetic feature. It's a signal of rarity, a hallmark that tells collectors immediately that this coin is something truly extraordinary. Holding it, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding decades of American history, carefully preserved in metal. History enthusiasts, take note. The 1983p nickel captures a moment in time when Jefferson's iconic portrait and the Monticello reverse design had long become symbols of American heritage. But this coin is special. Its black layer adds uniqueness, setting it apart from millions of ordinary coins minted in the same year. It is a collector's gem, a coin that has survived circulation while quietly gaining value and prestige over decades. Unique features? Absolutely. The black layer is visually striking, and in fine condition, it allows collectors to appreciate Jefferson's dignified profile and the intricate Monticello design with clarity. This is not just a coin, it is history, art, and wealth combined into one small artifact. Its rarity and condition make it a centerpiece in any serious collection, commanding attention and admiration wherever it appears. Rarity off the charts. Few 1983p nickels with a black layer have survived in fine condition, and collectors actively seek them out. When one becomes available, it can ignite auctions and bidding wars because the combination of rarity, condition, and unique toning is a recipe for exceptional collector value. This nickel is more than a coin. It's a hidden fortune waiting to be claimed. And now, the jaw-dropping reveal. The current market value of this Monticello 1983p nickel in fine condition with black layer is $105,000. Yes, $105,000. A single nickel holding real, tangible wealth, a treasure that could make a collector's heart race. The market continues to rise, and coins like this are only becoming more coveted over time. This is not fiction. It's a living, growing treasure in the world of numismatics. Collector's tip: pay attention to subtle features like black layers, toning, or other unique markings. These details can transform a seemingly ordinary nickel into a rare and highly valuable treasure. Handle it with care, store it securely, and appreciate its historical and financial significance, because coins like this are hidden gems that reward knowledge and patience. To conclude, the Monticello 1983p nickel in fine condition with black layer is far more than just a coin. It's a story, a legacy, a hidden fortune, and a piece of American history you can hold in your hands. And remember, CoinX USA is freshly uncovering jaw-dropping, rare coins every single day. With this 1983p nickel, we've reached the pinnacle of our journey through the rarest Jefferson Nickels. From the first Monticello nickel to this grand finale, you've witnessed coins that are not just collectibles, they're treasures beyond imagination.